Welcome back to the Morning Mindset edition of the Live, Build, Change podcast. If you would like to know more what in the heck I'm talking about when I say live, build, change, you can find out more at livebuildchange.com. And you'll find a video there that explains it all and what I'm all about. But this Morning Mindset edition is aimed at helping you get your thinking straight every single morning, because it's my belief, both from Scripture and from my experience, that we leak as human beings. We leak truth. We leak faith. We leak confidence. We lose those things over time if we don't continually refresh them in our own soul. And the Morning Mindset is aimed at helping us do that in the realm of our thought life. Okay, so that's what we're all about. Now, yesterday, we were wrapping up a little bit of a conversation about confidence and where our confidence comes from. And we've discovered from Philippians chapter 3, verses number 9 and 10, that God is the one who actually gives us spiritual confidence. And He does it by giving us the righteousness of Jesus Christ as we trust Him to give it to us. So let me paint a little imaginary scenario for you. And it's not really imaginary. This is in essence what's happening. God comes to you and He says, if you will just trust that I will give you my righteousness through Jesus Christ, and you'll trust me enough to just say, yes, I want it. Yes, I reach out and I receive it. Then I will give it to you. And God makes that promise to every person, that if you'll place your faith in Jesus Christ for all of your righteousness, you don't trust in your own righteousness at all, you rely on Christ instead, God says He will give you that righteousness. It is that righteousness upon which we get our confidence from. We don't stand in front of God and boast about religious things we've done. There's no boasting before God on that level, because none of us can live up to His standard. But Jesus Christ did. And God gives us His righteousness as we place our faith in Him. So, yesterday at the end of the Morning Mindset, I said, what does this do in terms to guilt? Because we all struggle with guilt, right? We feel guilty about our sin. We feel guilty about a continued area of failure that we might have. And so what does this issue of God giving us righteousness have to do with guilt? Well, I don't know about how you deal with guilt, but when I feel guilty over something that I've done that I know is not right, maybe it's an ongoing pattern of sin. I get really down on myself at first. And sometimes I turn in the direction of wanting to feel, I don't know if I'm really feeling this way or if it's just kind of a mindset that happens that I'm not even aware of, but I start feeling like I should make it up to God. And so I try really hard in that area to do better. Or I try to go do extra good things with other people. Or I punish myself in some way, kind of like penance, I'll make myself feel miserable and I won't give myself any kind of joy, and I'll, so to speak, punish myself to make myself more sorrowful over what I did. Now, I get those natural tendencies. It's good to feel guilty over our sin, as far as we are guilty, but once we have taken that sin to the cross of Christ and have confessed it, and have allowed the righteousness of Christ and the blood of Christ to cover that sin again through our confession, that sin is gone. We are no longer guilty for it because Jesus was punished for it on our behalf. And so guilt really has no place once confession has been made. We can stand again confidently in the righteousness of Jesus Christ and understand we did nothing to deserve it. God gave it to us because we trusted Him to keep His word to us and give it to us through Jesus Christ. So my friend, don't live in guilt a moment longer. Don't live in guilt today. Push that guilt away through confessing whatever it is you're guilty of and receiving the righteousness of Christ and the confidence that comes with it. Let's talk again on tomorrow's Morning Mindset.